like to thank you for letting us join in this celebration of the 7 Wonders of Pike County. Next.
One of the very interesting sites that makes up part of the 7 Wonders of Pike County is a site, actually, a few of you were just there yesterday. They did a wonderful Earth Day event down at the Pocono Environmental Education Center. And one of the 7 sites is a fossil trail walk at the Pocono Environmental Education Center. Maybe some of you will choose to go down there today. Today we're privileged to have Kristen Heckrow here from Pike to talk about what you can experience there.
How are y'all doing today? I don't know where to start. You said to give a little bit of history about Pike. So really quickly, we were actually a result of a partnership between the college and the National Park Service. And in 1972, they decided that they wanted to do an environmental center that would basically be a residential facility where school groups can come and have all kinds of environmental classes, learn about the environment. Most of our groups come from the city, so these are students who don't normally get to be outside. They get to experience all kinds of different things in a unique environment. We also do a lot with public education. We have a whole bunch of public programs that are going on. I brought calendars of events if anybody's interested. We're doing a hike next weekend with a local wildflower person. We also have summer camp programs, and they're a day camp program. So that's some of the things we have going on. And the programs are 38 acres with all of our 5 major hiking trails on it. And as Kevin just mentioned, we have, as Kevin just mentioned, we have most of the sites for this Earth cache, I think it's a geocache, are going to be along our fossil trail, but there's some that are going to be offset. So what's really cool is we're very excited to be part of this program because Pike's, I don't want to read this so I don't mess up, Pike's mission is to enhance environmental awareness, knowledge, and appreciation through a hands-on experience. And with the 7 Wonders program, their goal and our goal really works together with the idea of encouraging the preservation and appreciation of local resources. So, hope to see you guys all.
Pike County has 2 national parks within the county. One of them is, of course, the Delaware Gap National Recreation Area where Pike is located. But the other one is going to be another site where you're going to get a chance to visit if you do the entire series. And that's the Upper Delaware Scenic and Recreational River. I'm going to get that right there. The Upper Delaware Scenic and Recreational River. And we were going to have Lauren Goring with the National Park Service with us today. He's unable to be here, but speaking for him is going to be Lori Keene.
If I wore a hat, I would switch it now, but I don't have very good hat hair, so I don't usually wear a hat. I do know a little bit about the Upper Delaware. The Forest Service works very closely with the National Park Service, both in the Delaware Water Gap and the Upper Delaware. Plus, I live around here, so I love and enjoy the river. And in my spare time, I am the founder and director of the Eagle Institute, which is a nonprofit organization that does all the Eagle education programs in the area. So I've been working on the Upper Delaware with the Eagle education programs for about 13 years now. So I'm not going to tell you exactly where the cache is in beautiful Lackawaxen, Pennsylvania, but I will tell you that if you've never been up there, it doesn't really earn the name that most local youngsters call it, lack of action, instead of lack of action. It's actually, there's really actually a lot of stuff to do up there, especially if you're a history buff. There's the historic Groveland Bridge, which is really worth going to see, and the Park Service has some great exhibits there. The Zane Grey Museum, the author Zane Grey, his home was in Lackawaxen, and the Park Service just developed some self-guided exhibits in the museum. I believe it's opening Memorial Day weekend, and I would encourage you to go and see those. It's really a neat spot. There's the cemetery there, actually Zane Grey is buried there, and there's also the grave of the unknown soldier from the historic Battle of Minising. And of course, there's eagles there, which is my favorite thing. And in the winter time, that is one of our prime eagle viewing locations. In January and February, if you come there, you can see 20 or 30 eagles at a time. And year-round, there is a few breeding pairs nearby, so we don't really encourage eagle watching in the breeding season, but if you go to that viewing area or the Ropeland Bridge in Lackawaxen during the spring or summer, you might see an eagle fly over. So with that, I think that might be one of your favorite spots besides Great Towers.
Okay. During this whole project, I mean, I'm the one who keeps walking up here, but I'm hardly the team that did this. I've been privileged to work with two co-workers and friends at Delaware Valley High School, and boy, it's been an exciting time working together because what they bring to the table, I mean, I've learned a lot from them. I don't know that they've learned anything from me, but I've learned an awful lot from them in doing this whole process. So I'm going to introduce now to you the head of the science department at Delaware Valley High School, John Anderson, who teaches earth science and, boy, not just the kids, teaches us earth science too. Jack Anderson.
As the earth science teacher of this group, I can appreciate the educational value of all the sites that are part of the 7 Wonders of Pike County. Each site provides an opportunity to teach multiple earth science lessons, and each site provides real-world examples of the very topics that we talk about in the classroom. Even finding these locations using GPS teaches a lesson of how technology is being used in field research. The roughly 360-million-year-old Devonian Age rock that is a part of Pike County provides a rich geologic history if you know what to look for. Each layer of sedimentary rock is like a page in a history book. Each outcrop is a chapter, and as you visit each of these sites, you are piecing together the geologic story of the soil and the rock beneath us. Each outcrop that you observe provides facts and clues about the environment in which those rocks actually formed. They provide details about the way those very sediments were transported from those ancient mountain systems to the inland sea. They provide evidence about the life that even existed in that sea as well. You will find signs of the forces that shaped this land within the last 25,000 years. The story isn't complete. The very same forces that acted on these rocks that existed in the due time of the geologic past are still active today. The land that is Pike County is still being shaped. In other words, the present is the key to the past. If we understand the forces that are acting on the land today, we can use that to actually interpret the geologic past. You will enjoy the geology, at least I hope you will, at these sites. I know we did, as we got to each of the sites, found certain things that I had never seen before. And again, it is things that we talk about in the classroom. So I hope you enjoyed just as much as we did. Thank you.